Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, dude, man, first of all, it's been a crazy week, yo. Crazy week. It's been a crazy month, maybe a good 2 months, man. Hot Toys, yo. Hot Toys been dropping it on us, and I keep thinking every time they drop one, I keep thinking they're not going to be able to keep this up on a personal level with me. They can't keep dropping things that I'm personally going to be thinking about buying. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be dropping some things here and there that is going to be for other collectors and not me. And out of the blue, today, I haven't even heard anything about this, but they end up dropping the George Clooney Batman from the Batman and Robin movie last night. In fact, they dropped Batman and Robin last night, dude. And I can't even believe it because I'm saying Batman is for me. I'm a Batman fan. I will say that Batman and Robin, to me, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, and hopefully nobody gets mad at me, in my opinion, Batman and Robin is probably one of the worst movies ever made. That and maybe Mortal Kombat 2, the old school Mortal Kombat 2. I just remember the the first like 10 minutes of Mortal Kombat. First of all the actors had changed. It was just a horrific movie. Not to ruin anybody's childhood. I'm sure some people out there like it. Batman and Robin might be slightly better in the sense that I was able to watch it because I was a Batman fan. But again, Batman and Robin has got to be it's got to be the worst movie, man. It's got to be one of the worst movies ever made, if not the it's one of. In fact, my kids have never seen it. Again, if you've seen my collection, you've seen my room, even my living room, I'm super geek to the max, yo. And I'm pretty tolerant. If you watch my toy reviews, I'm pretty lenient, dude. I'm a lover, not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much love everything that's in the collection. Every movie I've seen, I can pick something out, and there was a little bit of that in Batman and Robin. It had Batman in it. I can pick some good stuff, but I've never even showed my kids that movie, man. My daughter saw a scene when Batman was on his back and he clicked his heels together and ice skates came out. I'm watching her watch this scene, and she turns to me. She was on her way to the kitchen. She wasn't watching the movie. She just saw that scene and turned to me and asked me, "What is this? Is that Batman?" And I had to explain to her about this whole Batman movie that I never showed her, and she walked off. She didn't want no part of it. It's bad, in my opinion. Saying all that before we even dive into the toy. Hot Toys, though. That whole intro about me hating Batman and Robin. And then I see this picture because the artistry of this suit is dope, man. And because I did see it, it's still part of the childhood somehow. You know what I'm saying? I was in my later teens, but dog, it's still a movie I probably saw more than once when it came out at the theater. When it came out on tape, I probably owned it. I definitely owned the gift set. I think by the time this one came out, they were selling the whole collection. People complained about the nipples on the bat suit. Like, that didn't even bother me because to me that made it look more armor. Like, I was used to the armor feel by this time. So nipples on the suit was like, yeah, cool. It looks like Roman armor, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Didn't bother me, dude. I think it's a gorgeous suit. The acting, man. George Clooney, who is an awesome actor, he ain't put that work in. But you know what? Val Kilmer, even Batman Forever was better. But the departure from the 89 Batman, that's really what it's all about. I'm probably a hater. A little bit. I think Batman and Robin is a bad movie. I don't think I'm being too much of a hater when I say that it's probably not one of the best movies. But Batman Forever and Batman and Robin collectively, I think it was just my love of Michael Keaton that I just didn't take to those movies. Val Kilmer a little bit better than George Clooney, because at least Val Kilmer put that Bruce Wayne work in terms of, dude, he put the Batman voice on a little bit. Man, George Clooney sounded the same with and without that mask on. Check it. Go back and check it, yo. George Clooney played George Clooney. He never played Bruce Wayne or Batman. He played George Clooney whether he was in that costume or not. That's just one of the things. The ice skates coming out of the bottom of his shoes is probably why I hate the movie. the most. But anyways, man, the costume. I hate the movie, but I'm sitting here thinking about buying the figure, dude. I'm sitting here literally thinking about buying this figure. Is dope. It looks dope. If I didn't know anything about the movie, that is a dope Batman costume. And it's got me thinking about it, yo. It probably what's going on is I probably have an addiction to collecting. I'm a completionist. I've got every Batman because I could, like I said, Batman Forever isn't on my favorite list, but I have the Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, sitting on the shelf because the Robin costume was dope, and that movie is a little bit more nostalgic. I was a little bit younger, and I was a little bit more forgiving of that change, even though I wanted Michael Keaton. I got it. You know what I mean? So long story short, I've got all the Batmans except for the 66 Batman. I missed that one. I wasn't deep in collecting. I had to be more selective back then. If the 66 Batman dropped today, Batman and Robin, I will be copping it. And hopefully with them re-releasing a lot of these Batman figures and new Batman figures, seems like, man, Hot Toys got the lock on that licensing. So hopefully we do get the 66 Batman. Even though I don't know if 66 is under Warner Brothers. I'm saying they got the Batman licenses. I don't know if it's a Batman licensing or Warner Brothers licensing that they have. And I don't know if Warner Brothers own that Batman, that 66 Batman. I would imagine they would by now. But 66 Batman, I would cop that. And I'm thinking about copping this, y'all. Anyway, long intro to say just the details. Man, there's details in there I've never even seen existed. Yo, that's a nice costume. The boots. What's we got in there? You got this little cheesy little weapons. I don't know what that thing is he's holding in the right hand. It's been so long since I've seen that. I don't know what that is in his right hand. Maybe something to unfreeze people. I don't know what that is. It looks weird. It doesn't even match the batarang. It doesn't even match the costume. It looked like something from Men in Black. But look at that costume, yo. And the head sculpt, man. That's George Clooney, yo. I think I talked myself into getting it, yo. Maybe I get it just to tell people the story. Get it, put it on the shelf, just to tell people how much I hate the movie, but how much I love the figure. Because that's a dope Batman figure. Not a dope Batman, but a dope Batman figure. Okay, let's trying to see. So he's got a mouth open and mouth closed, head sculpt or face plate. That's cool. Oh, that's another one. Mouth wide open like he's about to talk. Felt like Batman talked a lot in that movie too. They would have that background. Oh yeah, with the frozen thing. I think that's one of the scenes I hated. I think that's the ice skating scene. Okay, try to put him in somewhat of a dynamic pose. That's cool. Of course, George Clooney did make an appearance as Bruce Wayne in the Flash movie. Some may argue whether that Flash movie was good or not. That might be one of those movies where I actually like the Flash, and most people probably think that's the worst movie ever created. Now, in all fairness, I wouldn't argue with you if you said it was. I personally like the Flash movie, but visual effect, that digital suit on Flash it'll take you out. That was one of the worst. That Flash, that digital suit head was horrific visual effects in that movie. It was some good visual effects, and they had some super duper horrible visual effects. But I enjoyed the Back to the Future-ness of that movie. So there was things about the movie itself that was fun. It was fun seeing George Clooney at the end because I wasn't expecting to see him, because why would you put the worst Batman in your movie? Yeah, I'm still harping on it. Look at that batarang. Got a little batarang, and then you got the huge one. Bigger the batarang, the better, I guess. Look, this texture on the cowl. This texture on the suit. I feel like the gloves didn't change much from Batman Forever to Batman and Robin. I'm sure there were some differences, but I feel like the overall feeling of it stayed the same. Okay, and that's Batman and Robin standing together. So okay, interchangeable lower face. We got that. There's three of them. That's cool. All of them look like George Clooney. It's a good head sculpt in general. They did real good on that. Assuming that the separate rolling eyeballs, feel like that's a normal for a lot of figures nowadays. A lot of figures. I feel like all the ones that they've dropped at least the last couple of months, I feel like every single one of them got rolling eyes. So that's becoming a norm. Um, Dope, man. The cape, good texture on the cape. He comes with the credit card, son. The Batman credit card. I might have to get it because that's highlighting the cheesiness of it, man. I might be able to get this bad boy and display it with the credit card just to add to the corniness of that movie. Oh my lord, y'all, this is dope, man. Look, why are they doing this to me, man? Why are they doing this to me? Why are they putting me in a position to buy something that I don't want, yo? It almost it should anger me to an extent because they know that's wrong. Hold on, I'm propping up the Robin, man, because we're gonna jump right into the Robin figure. You know what I mean? I thought about doing two videos, but it's Batman and Robin. The movie is Batman and Robin. We'll show off both of them. We'll go through Robin a little bit quicker, though, because you don't have to hear my whole spiel about how much I hate the movie, except for me saying that I don't have to go through the whole spiel about hating the movie. Still says I hate the movie. You know what I'm saying? Robin is dope, yo. I will say the Batman Forever. Now, the action figure is funny, man, because I've rather had what they call the Panther suit for the Batman Forever. They didn't. They had the Sonar suit, I think it was called. It's a big, bulkier, sci-fi-ish looking Batman suit. The Robin is what did it. Action figure wise, the Robin is what got me to buy the Batman because I'm a completionist. Again, I use the word completionist as a disease, yo. It's something wrong with me. I'm a completionist. If I get Jaws 1, I'm going to buy Jaws 2 and 3. So likewise, I decided I was going to get that Robin. I think that was a phenomenal costume. That Robin costume in Batman Forever, super dope. And there's elements of that in here that led me to getting the Batman. In fact, I should say part of my disappointment probably in the Clooney Batman releasing is that we didn't get the Panther suit. I was really hoping we would get the Val Kilmer Panther suit, Batman suit, and we didn't. Much would have rather had that than George Clooney. But anyways, this Robin it's a dope costume, man. But maybe because I already got a Robin. This Robin isn't selling it as much as the other one. You know what I mean? The Batman suit. George Clooney's Batman suit is selling me more than this one. So this is working in reverse where and again, that's not to speak to the artistry of the toy. That figure looks dope, son. So head sculpt and everything. So this isn't speaking to the artistry of the toy itself. This is speaking to the movie, the actual design of the suit. This suit just didn't do. They probably trying to go with the Nightwing thing. I don't know if they ever called him Nightwing. No, the movie's called Batman and Robin. They didn't call him Nightwing. I don't like this suit as much. My talk started to turn into hate that I don't have. So I don't hate this suit. Just don't love it as much as I like the Batman and Robin one. But with that being said, man, the details are all there. The muscle suit. Now this right here looks toyetic. This looks like a toy. I know for the non-collectors that's watching this is like, yo, it is a toy, son. But you know what I mean, man. These 1/6 scale Hot Toys figures usually look very realistic. We just went through the Batman, and maybe it's the lighting. That looks more realistic. It's probably the lighting, which isn't a good thing. You know what I mean? Usually these figures look pretty consistent in terms of realism in any light. That looks very, very toyetic. Very similar light, looks a little bit better, but that looks toyetic. It just looks plasticky, rubbery. Probably what the suit was made of. The real suit probably looked like that in that same kind of lighting, to be honest with you. Because it was a rubber suit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that. Yeah, because even the head sculpts in these don't look as good. Then we get back to the real lighting, and it's like, okay, that looks dope. So that kind of makes me a little bit nervous, but I'm sure they'll release some more pictures before this thing is officially released. Yeah, it's decent, man. Got the futuristic weapons. Joel Schumacher, bro, you was on one on this one, man. I'll always love you for that Lost Boys movie. But this thing you was doing with Batman's, my boy just didn't get it, man. I literally think he didn't even watch Batman or Batman Returns. He was like, nah, man, you can take the Batman from my childhood, put it to work. Yeah. Head sculpt is decent. So I don't know what it is, man. The head sculpt is lacking the deep. That's different. Chris O'Donnell played him. Sorry if I got his last name wrong. I feel like I might be messed. It might not be his name, but they got. It looks like him, but it's lacking some of the contrast, some of the deep detail that I figured. A lot of these figures that even again we just looked at George Clooney on the other figure. Just watched that, and I felt like it was detailed. This one got a little bit more. That's the figures together. They definitely look good together. Batman looks short. Oh, he's tall right there. But to say he looks short, like the ears was doing some work. Okay, definitely look good together. And that tells you something about the movie itself, right? This tells you how corny or how weirdo the movie is when you're selling the figures and you got a background that is connected to the movie. That is that. Like you got like this tropical thing going on in the background of these figures, these dark figures that you're selling. You know what I'm saying? It's a Batman and Robin, and you got that background going on. I'm still harping on the movie, y'all. My bad. We're supposed to be here for the figures. Figures dope. Okay. Separate rolling eyes. And this is all the accessories. And again, you got the futuristic looking weapons. They are Red Robin. Maybe that's what the goal was more than the Nightwing thing. Yep, because it's still a Robin. So maybe it ain't the Nightwing. Look, I always reference it as I always refer to it as that. But anyway, I don't know, man. You know what? If maybe if they sell the figures together, which I guess we'll see, if they sell them as a set, I think I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely not gonna get one without getting the other. I'm not getting George Clooney and not getting this guy. So if I go for Hot Toys and most likely Sideshow collectibles, you're probably gonna get my dough if you sell it together for a reasonable price. Because Robin is not selling as much as, to me personally, as much as Batman. And again, I got to go through the whole challenge of is this something I really, really, really want? I don't know. Jeez, man, that's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, man. Let me know what you guys think, please, in the comment section. I know I'm hard on the movie. Is this one of your favorite movies? I do apologize. I get it. I'm a collector. There's movies out there that I love that people actually absolutely despise. So I know how that feels. Just being honest with you guys. But it is of the time, man. There's a lot of people that I know, that love the movie that was probably like 10 years old when this joint dropped out. I don't think I know anybody my age that loved this movie. And of course, I just saw that Jazz Inc. this morning when I saw Hot Toys. This is actually on the Hot Toys Facebook page. I did see that Jazz Inc. released a statement asking, do we want the Batmobile for this? So Jazz Inc. is already on it, man. They just dropped the Forever Batmobile, which I don't own, but seen it is dope, man. And that's a dope Batmobile. It's crazy. There's a lot I didn't like about Batman and Robin. I didn't like the Batmobile. It was cool as an artist. I think it's dope that they did that. But anyways, I can talk forever about that movie as much as I hate it. So let me just leave it with y'all comments, man. Let me know what you guys think. In fact, am I crazy about the movie? I want to hear how many of you guys love the movie, man. Let me know what's up, yo. Movie was dope, yay or nay. Let me know why if you was feeling it. Let me know if I'm crazy, if I'm hating it. You got to be honest too. If you're one of those people that love it and you love it, do you realize that it's a bad movie? Let me know that. I know that's mad complicated in the comment section. And of course, the toys, man. Yay or nay? Is this something you caught, whether you like the movie or not? Batman. Are you a Batman fan that has to have this in your collection, similar to me? Let me know in the comment section. Also, hit the like button if you like this video. Please definitely hit that like button. Hit the notify button as well. That way you get notified every time I drop a new video. And please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.